Hi. Um, I just wanted to come on here and share something with you guys. So I just came back from the Martha's Vineyard Film Festival, and the trip there was the worst travel experience I've ever had in my life. I don't know what's going on with these storms, but any time you could be delayed, we were delayed. And so we were flying from LA to New York to make the connection, and halfway there, they said that we had to hold in the air. We held in the air for about an hour. Then they said we're running out of gas, so we had to stop in Richmond, Virginia. We landed in Richmond, Virginia, thinking we're just going to stay on the plane and get gas. After another hour, they told us to get off the plane and just stay close because it'll be quick. We get off the plane 5 hours later in the airport. They basically say we are canceled. The flight is canceled. And so we're in the Richmond, Virginia airport. We've missed our connection. We have to take an Uber to DC, 2-hour drive to DC, stay over in DC, get up at 5, go to the DC airport to fly into Boston, and then take another car ride. I think it was like an hour and a half to the ferry. We had just missed the ferry, so it was another couple hours at the dock of the ferry. We take the ferry, lovely ferry, and we finally get into Martha's Vineyard and had a great time in Martha's Vineyard. But it was almost like we were in an unintentional remake of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, or Candid Camera. It was crazy. At first, I was very frustrated and impatient, and everybody was complaining. And then I just kind of surrendered. There's a book that I have read several times. It's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And one of the things that he talks about basically is that there is no past, there is no future, there is only the present moment. And when you are in the present moment, there is no suffering. So if you think about it, if you're worrying about the future, you're not present. If you're regretting the past or in the past, you're not being present. So I kept bringing myself back to the present while we were going through this. And I actually had, it wasn't fun, but it wasn't that feeling of where you're just suffering and you're just kind of like so impatient. I got to know people that were traveling with us for the film in different ways. We had nice meals. There was a level of peace that when I kept bringing myself back to the present, I'm like, you know what? There's nothing that we can do. So let's just be present. Let me just have fun. Let's explore the Richmond, Virginia airport. Let me, I'm in this hotel that I have to stay over in. Think of it as a staycation. Like it's all in your perspective, but it's really about bringing yourself back to the present moment. And you can do that through breath, through starting to breathe, through actually feeling your body, like if you're sitting in a chair, feel your butt on the chair. If you're walking through the airport, you're feeling your feet on the ground. If you're talking to somebody, you're really focusing in on them physically. You're with your eyes, with your ears, you're really focusing in on them and trying not to let anything else come in. And surprisingly, that brings you a level of peace and kind of joy that you wouldn't have had if you are being frustrated. It's great for me, I've used it a lot on set when you're sitting for hours and waiting for the next shot, or in your car when you're in traffic, or when you're traveling and you have situations like that. Just thought I'd share with you guys. I had it. I was trying to find it so I could show you what it looked like, but you'll just have to look it up. I think I gave my last copy away. Anyway, be present. That's the word of the day. Love y'all. Mwah.